Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I thought we would make a card using the Sweetest Thing stamp set from Stampin' Up. It's really cute. It has all sorts of different sweets and containers, and then I have the die cuts as well that I've put on my magnetic sheet. I went ahead and stamped the images and cut them out with the die cut them out, and I just need to cut the card bases, but I have cut the card front, at least as far as I know, unless I change my mind into something else. But to make the card bases, I'm just going to use an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and I'm going to score it in the middle. I think I'm going to make this a top fold card, so I'm going to score it at 5.5 on the long side. I'm just taking my bone folder and scoring it right down there, right down the middle, and then I'm going to cut it at 4¼ inches. And this is going to make two A2 sized cards that are perfect to sending to your friends or family or whoever you might want to. So I just burnish the edges so that it lays nice and flat. And then I am going to go ahead and put these down first, which is not something I always do. And I also thought that I would use this ribbon that I just got at Hobby Lobby, and I thought that was really cute and went well with this. And I found this paper in a snack stack from DCWV, and it has all sorts of little food items in here, and I just thought it was too cute. So that's the leftover of the gummy bears, and since there were gummy bears in this stamp, I thought it was perfect. And I just wanted it to be mostly gummy bears on the outside of the card, so I just have a little bit of a border using this mint green that I had in my stash. So I cut this at the 1/4 inch smaller than the front, so this is at 4 by 5¼ and this is 1/8 inch bigger than that, so it's just going to peek out the edges. And I am not going to have the dimensions written below, most likely, so if you need to remember those, you might write them down. But honestly, I think that card making is just your own outlet, however you want to do it. And this paper actually has a side that is, oh gosh, I had the word and I lost it. Like it had textured. And I don't really need the texture side, so I am just using that as my side that's down, because you really can't see very much of this at all. I just thought it would give it a hint of color. So I'm going to put that one there, and I'm going ahead and making 2 cards just because that white cardstock, or the cardstock 8.5 by 11 sheet, makes 2 cards. So I go ahead and usually I try to do 2 cards. Sometimes what I do is I make one and show you how to make the other one, but honestly it's so much easier to do them both at the same time that I'm kind of digging that right now. So that's where I'm at with this. And I wanted to save a little bit of time by going ahead and stamping and cutting out my images. I'm going to do that sometimes just because I think it helps save time, and I am going to kind of assume that you all know how to stamp and die, and if you have questions about that, I have plenty of videos that show it all. I'm going to put this on top, and before I do that though, I am going to put some ribbon on. And so I like to do this where I cut it a little longer than I want it to be, and I will cut 2 of these. And then I'm going to use just some regular old tape and put this on the edge and just tape it to the edge of the card. I didn't get it very straight, so let me re-straighten it. And then I can take it around, make sure that it's straight on the card, and then straight up and down. When you get it where you want it, just hold it And take another little piece of tape and put that on there. And then there's my little ribbon. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Just take this, tape it on that side, take it around, make sure it's straight, and I just eyeball everything because it just works better for me that way. Alright, perfect. And then now I can take my glue, and I'm using this art glitter glue with the extra fine tip. I really like this glue. You can use your ATG or snail adhesive, any kind of adhesive that you want. This is just paper on paper, so it's not a big deal. And then this is just going to be centered right in the middle of that green layer. So I know I've said this before, but I don't know, you guys can't watch every video, I understand, and sometimes you pick up on things, sometimes you don't. So I just want to reiterate that in my cards, when I'm making them, I am just trying to give you guys an idea, like a base idea of something that you can use. If you don't have these stamps, or if you don't have this particular cardstock, then you can still do this card. Just make it your own with whatever you do have. It's just an idea of how to put a card together and make it pretty. And there are lots of ways to do that. So this is the way that I was thinking of this card. I was thinking of putting these, oh, maybe over this because it's not that big. And then I think I'm gonna put this one in the back, and I'm gonna put treats on it like this after I fill it with some treats. And then I think I will do something like that. And then have this at the top with something on it. There's a happy birthday, and I don't think I need happy birthday, but there is, oh, sweets for you. I think that's what I'm gonna use. Yeah, that's pretty cute. I like it. Okay, so before I stick any of these down, I'm going to put candy in my jars, and I'm going to put the sentiment on that. So I'm going to put these to the side for now, and I don't know that I'll need the ribbon. I might use a bow, I'm not sure. And I stamped everything with the mint macaron ink, so I kept that out from Stampin' Up. I kept that out, and just in case I want to stamp anything else with that color. But I think everything else will be in basic black. So I'm going to move my glue over and cap it up with its little needle so that hopefully it won't dry up on me. And I have my ink pad, and I want to use the gummy bears, of course, with this gummy bear background. And I'm just going to stick them on here. And these stamps make it really easy to see where things are on the where you're stamping, which is cute. And I don't know if I want to do them all with gummy bears. Or if I want to fill these up with something else. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking the gummy bears, since this is a gummy bear card. I'm going for it with the gummy bears. I almost wish there were different sentiments, but that's okay. We'll make this work. And then this is going to have treats on it like that. I think that'll be good. Didn't know how full to make it. missed some down here. And I want to put some there, so let me turn this over. Cover that up. There we go. All right, clean this off. My cat is in the window enjoying the fresh air. I have the window open. And I'm going to do Sweets for You. And do I want this in black? I think I will, just because it's going to be a colorful card anyway. So let me ink this up pretty good. That looks better. And I'm sorry about my head if it's in your way. I just want to try to make sure I center it the best I can. Sweets for You. And you guys might be able to see that I didn't get that S all the way stamped on there, so I'll show you what I can do to help improve that. I can take a multi-liner pen that is black, and I just lost the little tail. It just goes like that. So I'm just drawing it in, and then you'll never be able to tell. Magic. All right, so now I need to color these in, and they're really vibrant, pretty colors. So I am going to use, let's just use my Stampin' Up! Markers. And I have kind of an older set now, but they are still definitely usable. It's just the Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to put it over here because otherwise it covers up too much of the area. So I'm just going to pick a color. This is Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to color some of these little guys. And I'm not doing a great job coloring. I mean, I'm taking my time to get in the lines, but I'm not caring so much if I don't get every part of it colored, because I think that looks a little more natural with these little baby things. I'm not going to go in and highlight or make anything, you know, like a darker area or any of that. And you certainly could. I just don't think it's needed with these little small area. I mean, that one's kind of even a blob. You don't even know what it is. But with the whole picture, you're going to assume it's a gummy bear. So now you can see maybe why I wanted to go ahead and cut these and stamp them. I'm going to use a green color. This one happens to be Pear Pizzazz. I'll try to remember to tell you the colors, even though it really does not matter. Use what you have. And on some of these I'm going to do a little more green, I think, just because that's the accent color I picked. Good. And then I'm going to use a red. This one is Real Red. It's not the fake red, this is the real one. We have the Real Red Stand Up. I have a new lipstick on that I got from Ipsy, and it's a lip stain actually. I kind of like it, but it's still wet. I don't know if it's, I'm dying to see if it still comes off, because I didn't think a stain would come off, but I also wouldn't think that the stain would feel like lip gloss either, but it does. And let's do an orange. Let's see, what color is this one? Peekaboo Peach. Peekaboo Peach. And I need a grape color. And I'm going to use this lavendery Perfect Plum. Ooh, and I'm just going to put some back here as though there were a little gummy. Back in there. Do. Okay, so let me look at the card and see what color I miss. And they have like a white one. I don't really know that I want that, but let's see. What color am I missing, guys? You're not gonna answer me? That's not very nice. Let's do a pinky color. I don't know what this one is. It's kind of, it's Sweet Sugar Plum. It's kind of purpley, kind of pinky. Yeah, that's good. Let's put that behind there. Maybe a little bit there. Some over here. Some over here. Yeah, that helps bring out some of the color. All right, so then, now that I have them all colored, my dog thinks it's something for him. He thinks every noise that he hears is a treat. He is sorely mistaken. I'm going to make sure I have these opening the right way. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Trust me, I've done it before. Okay, so first I'm going to stick this down, I think. And I'm just going to use my glue. My glue, my glue, my glue. Mr. Magoo, Magoo, Magoo. That one's kind of hard to stick because I kind of got this straight in with the green, but I didn't get the green straight into the thing, so oh well. Oh, and look, I did this one with the point down and this one with the point up. Who knows which way is right? You know which way is right? The way I did it. Whichever way you want. Whichever way floats your boat. And then I think I decided I want this in the back. So I'm going to glue this one down. Glue this one down, 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 down. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I masked that one part off when I was stamping this. I just used this to hold the rest of the ink so it wouldn't get on the rest of this, so it would keep it inside the line of the jar. So that's a little handy tip. Now I need some dimensionals. If you were a dimensional on my desk, where would you be? Ah, here you are. So I'm going to take some dimensionals. And I'm going to put one here, and one here, And I'm going to cut this bottom part. Well, and I'm going to put one down here. Use all of your dimensionals, guys. I mean, this whole back thing is dimensional, so use it all. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Put a little strip of one there. And I'm going to put this down. Oh, first, I need to put the treats on. Woo, I'm glad I saw that. I want to put this on here. Put it wherever you'd like it. You know what else I noticed? That might need to be colored, but I don't know. If you want to color it, you can color it. I like it sticking up on the top a little bit. It makes it look like it's a full jar of treats. Okay, so now I'm going to peel the backing off of my dimensionals. Throw those in my trash can. I usually have my trash can hanging on this drawer next to me. It's a plastic bag. And, oh, I just dropped my thing. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. That looks like it's totally crooked. And I glued it down, so it's going to have to stay crooked. So let me put this right there. And then I'll put this one down. 1, 2, 3, and that down there. And then I'm going to put this one on this side, maybe like that. And I'm going to dimensional that up too. I was kind of wondering if I wanted to do it 2 dimensions, but I think just 1 is good. Just 1, but you can layer these. Do whatever you want. You are the boss of your craft. You're not the boss of me, but you're the boss of your craft for sure. Put that down there. And this down there. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, Louise. I think I'm allergic to all these gummy bears. That's cute. But I do think it needs a couple blingy bling bling blings. So let me find my rhinestones. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. I don't know what I did with them. I'm always losing stuff at my desk. I have pearls. I have these. Those seem too big. I just want some rhinestones, people. Here are some. I know I have some Stampin' Up! Ones which are really nice, but I mean, there's not a bad rhinestone in my opinion. Rhinestones are pretty. Oops. I don't know if you can hear that dog. That's funny. He's kind of howling. Not really howling. I don't know. That looks better. And I don't have two of those small ones. I only have one left, so I'm going to have to go a size up for these. And I think I'm done. I think I am. Let me take a peek as soon as I get this cap on there. Let's see here. See, this is my problem. I take this and I put it over here. And then I have a big pile of stuff over here because I didn't put anything where it belongs. And I just put it next to me because I feel like I might need it. Yeah, that's cute. I'm liking it. So there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you guys liked it. If you guys are interested, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can go to stampinup.com/TT.Scraps and find me there. Or, you know, if you have a demonstrator, I just wanted to give you some ideas because it's really fun and it's a lot of, I mean, I love the stamps and I don't know. I just wanted to share. So I hope you guys liked it and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.